destroyer of 21st century. That is nothing but credit card traps. Hmm? One should avoid the pitfalls. First pitfall is the matter of pride. Today, like credit card has become in the hands of, in the purse, wallet of everyone. Everyone likes to have credit card in their wallet. It has become one of the signal of identity of, say, class, to represent one's social status, of having so and so company's card like American Express or SBI card, HDFC diners, various etc. One that represent that you're having a good social income or status. It also becomes a matter of pride in the family members, showing that this I hold this card, I have that card. But those all fancy displays and show offs, they come with a price, and that price is very heavy if we overlook over them. If you don't have a very minute details or track of what they are charging and how we have to use it. Many times we try, like we hear, like to have a loan in future you have to have a good credit score, but you don't need to have a credit card in order to build a good credit score. If you have a very good financial sound bank statement, you can still have an avail for the loans. Sorry. You don't have to get into the trap of, their marketing strategy of credit card companies to have the credit score. Charges, or what, look for the charges they charge for the use of credit card. Many companies, they will offer, like, zero fee for joining or having a credit card, and then they might, or some company might be having a small amount of, say, joining fees, like from 500 to 1500 a year. It's an annual fee, and that too they will say that they will waiver off when once you do a shopping of so and so amount, or if you use your card in so many days. All those are, a trap to get you spent for something that you don't require. And if you borrow a small, even a small amount on your credit card, it becomes a very costly affair. The charges that they charge you goes tremendously from, 18% per annum to 36 to 48%, 42% per annum, which is approximately near about 4% per month. And that too they will add taxes separately. Those charges won't be including taxes, that will be separate taxes, charges, GST charges, service charges, and etc taxes on that amount. One should avoid the over to get, over limit charge. You should not use go beyond your limit. Late fee charge and other financial charges should be taken care of, like should be asked, like how much they will charge in case you miss a payment or you're not able to pay on time. That all small things you need to take care of it. Like their charges are very high, so ranging from 500 to 1000 a month. Minimum balance. This is something very tempting. They will tell you, if you are not able to make a full payment for a month for particular expense due to XYZ reason, they will ask you for the, pay this much minimum amount and you will avoid so and so penalty and this. But they don't matlab, but they don't say the interest that is they will be charging on the remaining balance onto your next billing cycle. That end up to like almost 42%, at the rate of 42% per year. So which end up to a huge amount. If you like, say, instead of, if you complete into 1 month, that's good. If you skip for 2 3 months, the interest charge or the penalty charge or financial charges, you will end up paying, like, say, more than your minimum balance amount. So you should avoid to that minimum balance trap and try to make full payment every month if you are using your credit card, and purchase only what you is essential for you and what you need. Don't go for EMI scheme just because there is some offers by the credit card companies or the retail stores. Don't go for it. As once you go for it, instead of going for 6 months EMI, you can wait for 6 months and then have all cash deal with whatever equipment or whatever things you require. The fourth one is cash withdrawal. Don't ever go for cash withdrawal on your credit card, as their charges is like too much. I mean, if you calculate for a month, it will end up more the amount you have what we say withdrawn from the ATM machine, plus the charges that bank will the ATM bank will be charging you. So avoid a withdrawal of cash in any circumstances as far as possible, unless you know that after 10 days or 5 days you will be able to pay it back. Don't go for cash withdrawal. uh, Missing payment, if you miss a payment even for a day, they will they will level a charge of say 500, 950. That is late fees, then financial charges, then GST over it or other taxes over it. So it will come out to be a big amount. So if you miss a payment, it will be a huge penalty and huge financial loss for you. It's not for the company. They will just keep charging you. Avoid auto debit option from your credit card, and possibly don't link your saving account or current account card or any of your bank account with the credit card department, because what will happen, they will confiscate your money in case you have not made payment for a month or two. Like most of the cases in this current situations, they have people are not able to make payments, and whatever savings they have in their account, the banks forcefully has blocked that money. It has happened with few people. That's why I'm making this video. So you should avoid linking your primary account or like the amount account where you keep your emergency fund. You should not link that account with your credit card and with the credit card department. Do not get into the trap of the fancy offers they give or discount they give. Buy this, like buy, for example, buy a 5,000 thing and you will get 500 back or 400 back, or you will get cashback offer or some other discount coupons. Those things are not necessary. If you don't require some luxury item which is not, you are not supposed to have it, which is not a necessary, don't go for it. Don't go for that discount trap, because you can't go to a Mercedes Benz showroom just because they're offering 10% discount, when you know your monthly income you can manage only say Maruti or Tata car, a small SUV instead, oh sorry, my bad, a small car instead of Mercedes. So you should not go for discounts trap with the companies. My personal opinion is like one can have a card, like one card is more than enough, and that too in the very emergency situation like hospitals or some other pandemic situation where you can use a card and you can repay them in like in a month, or like convert that amount into EMI and finish it off in 3 months or 4 months time. Peace of I will personally suggest that peace of mind is more important than your CIBIL score or credit score. So just don't jump into making a credit score by buying things with credit cards and everything, because small mistake, it will ruin your credit score very, I mean, at a very fast rate. And in such a situation, and there will be time where you will be cash crunch with money and everything, and you won't be able to make payment on time. So anyways, it will affect your credit score. So why to buy something or use something that is very dangerous? It might sound like very easiest way to build a credit score, but it is the deadliest method to go for it unless you don't know how to use it. Or even in this situation, like current situation what we are facing, everyone is facing, in this situation also credit card companies will only tell you the norms that they have made. They won't make any policy changes. They will be acting worse than the pre-independent zamindars. They will they will destroy your financial and credit score very badly, and just say sorry for the inconvenience with the other departments. And as the Warren Buffett, the famous investors of all time, has said, no one can grow by paying 18 to 42% per annum. It's a very true thing. You can't pay that much interest to someone and have a healthy life, a peace of mind. You can't have that. So your peace of mind is more important to you than building a credit score or having a flash and displaying your social status to someone else. Thank you so much for watching this video, and try to spread this message to everyone, maximum people you can, to avoid them to get into the trap of the credit cards. I don't say that you should not have one for the emergency purpose only, where you have to pay no annual charges, and look into the details very carefully before taking a credit card. It will mess you up in a big time for even a slightest mistake. So avoid it as far as possible, and use things that you have, the money you have, but try to use or get things with those options only. Instead of having a brand new thing, you can go for second hand option. That is also a better option until you don't have a good income or good purchasing power. Thank you. If you like my video, please share it, subscribe it, and hit the bell icon.